Hi chess people, we're going to be looking at the refutation to the horrible opening known as the Stafford Gambit. So e4, e5, knight f3, attacking the pawn. Black plays the Petrov defense, also known as the Russian defense. We take, this is okay for black if he plays the move d6, knight retreats and then knight takes pawn. Instead knight c6, which is a gambit of a pawn. We swap knights. And now d3 is the best move. They play bishop c5, and what black is actually hoping for here is bishop g5, which looks like a reasonable move because it pins the knight. But after knight takes pawn, we cannot take the black queen because of bishop takes f2 check, king moves, and bishop g4 checkmate. So instead of taking the queen, we can take the knight, and it looks like they're just going to take our bishop on g5, but they're not. They're going to take here, deflecting the king away from our queen. When we block like this, when we move, like this, they go bishop g4, winning the queen. So that's game over. The other trap is bishop e2 to stop knight g4, which is actually the best move for white. They play h5, and we castle. Now they go queen d6 with the idea of knight g4. And you can't actually really stop it because if h3 we play knight g4 anyway to open up the file for the rook, and after pawn takes, we threaten queen h2 checkmate, which cannot be stopped in any decent way because after g3 we simply play queen takes g3 checkmate and the pawn is pinned. So that's what black's idea is, but in this position after h5 we simply play the move pawn to c3, and the idea is to go d4 and shut the bishop out of the game. And then white is just a pawn up and he's winning the game. If they play bishop b6 with the idea of d4, knight takes pawn, I believe we can just go e5, kick the knight away. When they move the knight, we play d4 and shut the bishop down that way. In fact, d4 is not even forced in that position. We could even castle. And that is basically the refutation to the Stafford Gambit, to shutting down that bishop. Alright, thanks for watching guys.